Have you ever wondered why some people seem to be able to engender trust from prospective clients really quickly and others of us struggle a little bit longer to get that trust established? This is Rhonda Renee of DivineNavigation.com, and I'm actually in the Omaha airport. I found a little corner where it's not quite so busy, so hopefully you can hear what I am saying to you today. But I just finished giving my Never Sell Again talk, which is my no selling sales techniques for filling your business without ever feeling like you're selling. And I usually only give this talk in person. I give this live from stage regularly. And I am actually going to be doing that same talk virtually on March 21st. And I was just kind of having left these wonderful women that I was with for lunch today, giving them this talk. I was sitting in particular with the aspect of trust. You know, it's pretty common that it gets referred to as the know, like, and trust factor, that we know that that's what it takes for someone to buy from you. I've actually identified 3 other steps that are not the regular know, like, and trust factor. Trust is one of them. Trust is actually the second piece. And it's one that there's some very specific detailed steps to. But I'm going to share all 3 steps of the 3 steps that have to happen in order for someone to buy from you on the Never Sell Again webinar on March 21st. But I wanted to share with you today the 4 steps that happen in the category of trust. So the first one is that you have got to be congruent with yourself, with your divine energy. It's a completely energetic alignment step. We can feel people who are not in alignment. And when we are in alignment, we really can tell by how others respond to us, and other people can just feel it. When you're out of alignment, they may not be able to put their finger on it, but they can feel. And so therefore, it's harder for them to trust you. The other piece is in your communication. Your ideal clients will absolutely 100% of the time say, wow, she just gets me. He just gets me. Recently, one of our newest Purpose Mastery clients said to me, you just make sense to me. So that's imperative, right? And again, that's going to be based on you being in alignment with your own divine energy and then communicating with those people that you can best serve in a language that they resonate with, which should be actually pretty natural for most of us. The third piece is conveyance. So if someone shows up and they want what you have, they are attracted to the life you're living, to the energy that you're putting off, to the results you've gotten. The next piece of it is conveyance. The fact that, okay, great. So for example, I'm an award-winning salesperson. My actual last professional career as a job was as a salesperson. I've sold over $22 million personally over the course of my professional life. And that actually doesn't even count until I started the profession I left 10 years ago. So prior to that, I haven't even done the math on that. So it's actually way more than that. However, it doesn't matter if I can't convey that success to you. Like, it's one thing to go, oh, cool, you're so successful at that, which is pointless unless I can also show you how to get the exact same types of results, which we completely have, right? Like, we have some clients who've gone from 90% of their customers being on payment plans to 90% of their customers paying in full. Clients who have been in business for 8 or 10 years before coming to work with me, never having gotten one referral, and suddenly realizing over half of their events are now filled with referrals because people so clearly understand what they do and they've gotten so much value from that, right? And other people who have gone from doing the one-on-one business model to being able to offer their services in more of a complete, comprehensive offering so that the business model really works for them and creates the transformation that their clients are ultimately after. And then, I would say the last piece is consistency. So how do you show up? And how do you show up, whether it's in local networking, whether it's on social media, whether you meet somebody on the street? Do you show up consistently, and how do you show up consistently? So there's a time factor, and then there's also that I always meet the same person. You know, am I showing up each time that you see me, whether it's on a video, whether it's in one of our events, whether it's in a one-on-one session, whether it's at the grocery store in the checkout line, wherever that is, that consistency, people want to know that you are really the person you project yourself to be. And I sure hope that you are. And of course, if you don't feel that that is the case, that is what divine navigation and your divine coordinates are all about. So those are the 4 steps to the trust piece in what many refer to as the know, like, and trust factor. I actually have 3 different steps. Trust happens to be one of them, but it's the 2nd step. It's not the 3rd step. And like I said, I will going to share the whole pathway of that, of what it really takes to get someone to buy from you on the upcoming Never Sell Again webinar. So we've not opened that for registration yet. So if you would like to be informed about that, if you like this video or comment below, we'll be able to make sure that you get notified. We'll come back and comment on the video when the registration page is open. It's still about 3 weeks away. So I hope that we will see you there, and really pay attention to those pieces, that congruence, that communication, that consistency, and I'm missing one. Oh, conveyance. So it's congruence, communication, conveyance, and consistency. So go out there and be your amazing, brilliant self, and never sell again. Attract the people that you can make the biggest difference for just by being who you are.